It looks like you're taking
What
Fallaron
on
from
earth
behind.
are you doing? I have nothing involved here.
Yeah.
This is sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Of Duke Nukem
me.
lookalikes.
All right. Oh.
Right. Well, a bunch of stuff has happened. Welcome back to Atlantis, by
Yeah.
the way.
Welcome back.
Hello, welcome.
There's still Darzzr, and they're still lying. Wait, there.
I was wondering why I didn't get hit there.
You were just out of reach.
We were helping you
Right, well,
transport yourself.
Yeah. Well, we've expanded the staircases, so it's a lot easier to get around now. We have finished expanding this particular dome, so it's a lot more spacious. We finished emptying out all of the water inside of this dome.
Just
By the end of which, Darzzr and I were a bit miffed, so we told Fallaron to go and make another dome, which he did.
Yeah.
So we now have 3
And we have a
substantially
baby
scaled
ocelot.
domes.
Yep.
We have a lot of ocelots
do.
running around
Yeah.
in the jungle biomes. They're just spawning on the
And
ground.
also, we were looking through the goals after the last recording session. We found that we've actually inadvertently completed, I think, all but one of the mining goals. And,
just too good at this game.
yeah. We do still... I mean, we've got things like the station to build, we've got the hotel and the house to build. But what we can do is we can start moving the farms into these domes. Already got
Which
3
is
farms.
advisable anyway, because we keep getting slimes jumping on stuff.
Indeed.
Yeah, but I guess if we move the farm into these, we're gonna have ocelots jumping on stuff, don't we?
Well, we'll just put some creepers in there. That'll keep them away.
Well, the ocelots won't spawn on farmlands.
Oh, they
so
won't?
It'll be
Awesome.
a lot
Very
easier.
good. Oh, there's a family. Hello.
Flee, ocelots. What the heck? No, don't kill the kitties.
Why not?
And we want to find the ship
Because
as well, don't
adorable,
we?
They're adorable.
They'll
bundle of fur-
respawn.
bundle of fur. But they're adorable.
We want to find the ship too, don't we?
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's one of the things I want to get done this session is find the boat. There is a sunken ship with a ton of loot in it somewhere in the map, and I think I have an idea of where.
All right.
Yeah, I think I have an idea of where it is as well.
All right. I'll follow.
So we're going to tool up and see if
Yeah.
we can find it in the depths of the sea.
What I'm going to do first
follow
is I'm
the two
going to
guys
get
with that
myself some armor.
Yeah, I'll just show off the prettified. That is not what that sign used
It
to
is.
say.
That was the
No, it
initial
isn't.
idea for building the thing. I mean, it was there from the start.
Hmm.
You too.
Why do I hear
Let's get
breaking
some
glass?
tools.
Because I'm breaking glass.
Why are you breaking glass?
Because I'm pretty fine. Oh, water coming.
At least he's not
Watch
breaking.
it. Water coming downstairs. Yep.
Is it? I don't see it.
All right. Maybe it didn't make it.
Oh, nope, it is. Run!
I'm waiting for this. I wish I had
This is gonna
Optifine.
be
I
an
could zoom
interesting
in and
look.
watch it following you. That was Indiana Jones right there. If Indiana Jones had a I'm going to lose all our lights. Oh, and it's going... Oh,
Yeah,
not quite onto the farmland.
Ooh. It has just dodged hitting the farm.
Yeah, that was...
And it hasn't put out the nether portal either.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to flood the nether with...
But it is going to kill some of the grass.
Yeah, it is. Have you blocked it off, Fallaron?
Yep.
Well, there's not much point putting it there, is there? Put it there. Hey, man, put it there.
I look a lot more plain with the armor on. You can barely see most of my skin.
I'm surprised it got this big.
Yeah, in fact, he likes people to see his skin as much as possible.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah, he's
I'm
dripping
wearing
now.
a wetsuit especially, so. Oh yeah, and because there was a little confusion, I added some very handy signs to the auto cooker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
Which I'm probably
are
going to
we a
move and
little bit
expand soon
short
anyway.
of wood?
Nope, it was all moved upstairs.
Really? Where is it? I haven't seen it.
It's in the first dome.
Oh, is it? I didn't realise that we had storage up there yet. I can go there and make some tools.
Oh yes, and I managed to make a fairly sizable pumpkin farm, so we can now make a renewable source of the jack-o'-lanterns, which are an underwater cheaper light source.
Mm.
So we no longer have to worry about losing all of the glowstone.
When you say,
where-
oh, this is now the first dome. Okay, right.
Yeah, because it was the first dome.
Yeah, but it wasn't the first one we made, was it?
No, but it's where we spawned.
Right. We don't have a crafting table up, but that would be handy, wouldn't it?
I think there's one in the second dome.
Oh, well, this is not convenience. So, you said that you'd created a huge database of topics that we had to talk about.
Now, I wouldn't know about a huge
We
database,
we
but I
did
do
talk
have a
about
few
bringing up
things.
Urbex, but then when I was listening back to the video, I found we had actually talked about it.
Well, I think one of the first things that we wanted to discuss was the fact that I'm apparently a Nazi sympathizer.
You are?
Yeah, wow. I'm amazed that you're revealing that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because bizarrely, I don't consider Hitler to have been the embodiment of all
So
evil.
which is your... Well, oh yeah. You said that. You were arguing about that. Well,
Yeah.
are you really sure you don't want us to just cut this bit? Because you're going to dig yourself into a hell of a hole.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already 200 meters underwater.
Right.
Why is this a trap chest, by the way? Before you guys...
Because there was a couple of trap chests left over from building the altar
Before
smelter.
you guys start ending the series.
Hey, it's YouTube. Controversy breeds views.
Shall we go look for the ship while you...
Yeah. While I commit seppuku
Yep.
anyway. And I think if we head out here, it's to the north. And then slightly to the left. Or the right. One of the two. So we just keep heading this way, I think.
I don't know where this way is. I didn't follow you.
Just
We're on
go
the
through
roof.
the dome, Darzzr, all the way, and out the
Oh,
far
there you
end.
are. Hello.
Yeah, we're on the ceiling.
Really? Oh, you don't know that. That was Guitar Flat's thing, wasn't it?
Huh?
Guitar Flat, I got him to listen to the Corn Weenie remixes. Look that up. Corn Weenie remixes. Or the original Corn Weenie recording. It's worth it.
I can't see you. Where are you,
We've got
Darzzr?
no air pockets out here, have we? Has anybody got a bucket?
Did you not bring a bucket?
You didn't tell me I should.
That was like one of the first pieces of equipment we made for venturing outside the dome.
Where are you guys at?
Alright.
I see Darzzr derping around.
I'm on the first dome.
Derping around. I'm making progress.
Oh, alright. Sorry. Progressing around.
Hmm. So go on,
Yeah,
before
let's
this all erupts, you'd better explain your controversial views on Hitler. Go on.
Mm-hmm.
Right, my view, with regards to Adolf Hitler, leader of the Third Reich during World War II and 1940s and whatnot, is that he was not, in fact, the embodiment of all evil, but in fact he was at most a decent human being with a few twisted ideas.
A decent human being.
With a few twisted ideas. He was generally a personable kind of guy. He was generally fairly okay to be around, and he was like a guy that you would see on the street and have no particular enmity for, until you figured out he was Adolf Hitler and was responsible for the Holocaust and World War II. That is where the twisted ideas come in.
I'm not. Well, he clearly had very
I
twisted
don't
ideas. Yeah.
I don't really think it's.
I don't think you can separate the
remotely
ideas
appropriate.
from the decency of the man.
I don't think that every single bad thing that ever happened in World War II and beyond and whatnot should ever be attributed to Adolf Hitler on the basis that he was one man at the top of a government, and
Oh
certainly
yeah, lots of other
the
people
US
did
right
other
now is
things as well.
Yeah, certainly at the moment, if we could not say that a single person in power is remotely responsible for all the things in a government. As a consequence, therefore, we cannot say that Adolf Hitler was the embodiment of all evil. If anything, Josef Mengele was.
Hmm.
I will agree with you insofar as Mengele was a complete maniac. I mean, a horror film couldn't do justice to the... Anyway, what is Fallaron going to come up with?
But here's the oddity. How many people do you think know of Mengele compared to Hitler?
Well, yeah, that's just
I think
because...
that's their bonus, to be honest. I think they'd rather not know about what Mengele did.
But that's the problem. All of the evil of World War II is attributed to Hitler, therefore no one really bothers to look into the other people that were responsible.
I would put it like this: if someone attributes all of the evil of World War II to Hitler, they have obviously never read a history book, because quite obviously, people
What?
Quite obviously.
fighting for him, you know.
Are you?
But what?
You're fighting for Hitler?
No, were fighting for him, guys. This, I gotta be honest. This, I'm not sure this is a discussion up to par to the usual ones, because
Oh, there's plenty more for those.
because I don't know.
I really suggest that we might restart at this point and just ignore that discussion. Because I can't see any controversy. It's not no good is going to come out of that discussion. Trust me.
Okay. Well, we can move on. We can move on to one of the subjects I managed to procure then. Just while we continue heading north. And the first one I've managed to discern, mostly through Imager, is an idea for a Kickstarter horror game, in which there is one player who gets to pick from a variety of different horror archetypes, and then everyone else more or less just plays like people being terrorized.
Mm-hmm.
And the person who is playing the horror character has a full view of everyone around the map and all sorts, whereas the players themselves have to play with an Oculus Rift. With me so far?
No.
It sounds a bit like an RPG,
I think I'm a
like a pen and paper RPG.
I think it's probably more describable as being like Colonial Marines to an extent.
All right.
But then the players are also wearing like a heart monitor so that the monster player
So this
can
is
tell
pretty
when they're getting
cheap and
scared.
simple to arrange if you want a quick game in the evening. Yeah.
You have the peripherals handy anyway.
Because everybody's got an Oculus Rift and heart monitors, haven't they?
Well, they will soon enough. That's almost certain. Soon enough, they might have to.
Yeah, legally.
Well, everybody who wants to play it anyway will have it. So we're still going north, right?
Yep.
Just checking.
And then at a point, we should see some sand on the right-hand side, I think.
It's on the left.
Actually, if I just turn my fog off. No, but not that sand. Let's see, if I turn my fog off, I can see a bit better. Right.
Oh, can I do that too?
You can if you have Optifine installed.
Well, let's go with the fog then.
Yeah, what's interesting is I can see the sun through this now, because render distance
Yeah,
all.
same here.
But yeah, the players have no idea what monster they're facing, and the monster has various abilities depending on its archetype to mess with them. So one might be able to make itself appear on TV screens and such, and another one might be able to record pieces of the player's dialogue and play them back.
Well, anybody with a little, iPhone can do that, can't they?
Yeah, but
That's
it's
not a
really
monster
built
trait.
into a video game.
Are we steering to the right more?
Yeah, steer to the right. I'll drop down a pumpkin so we can see a bit better.
All right.
There's no food in this place.
Have you not left?
No.
Really? We're like halfway across the ocean here.
We have walked 500 miles, and we would have walked 500 more if you hadn't said that.
Well, I was just put off by your obvious Nazi leanings.
I am not in any way remotely associated with the Nazi Party, nor do I ever intend to be. I just happen to have different opinions than the Vox Populi might have with regards to the evil personification of Hitler. But we're getting back onto that topic, aren't we?
Well, I don't see how we can ignore it now you brought it up. There's
Can
going to
cut
be
it
people
out.
making complaints to YouTube about this.
It will be interesting. But, like, another archetype might be able to, just directly decapitate their victims and leave, like, a trail of blood or a head for their friends to find.
Yeah.
Again, anybody with a typical smartphone can do it, or an iPad if you sharpen the edge.
Well, everybody with a machete can do it.
If you sharpen the edge.
Well, you need to avoid decapitating people, won't you?
I suppose, but nonetheless. I don't normally consider an iPhone to be a
I said an
decapitating
iPad.
weapon. Yeah, you'd need quite the downward swing
Well,
for that, I think.
stick a broomstick on it.
Have you left yet, Darzzr?
No, I've gone back to the ravine.
Oh, you've come back to the ravine? Let's go then.
So you're not even coming out here then?
Well, I can't find you, can I? I haven't got Optifine. It's pitch black.
That's why we're leaving pumpkins.
Pumpkin trail.
Well, anyway.
If we didn't leave a pumpkin trail, we'd never get back.
Oh, are you still in the vicinity of the dome, Stars?
Well, in the sense that I'm in the caves underneath, yeah.
Alright. You want to give us your coordinates? Or no, if you're staying there, we'll just ask you.
Oh, bloody hell. Where are they all coming from?
The mobs?
No, the Nazis that you support.
Alright, Lang. Where are you?
Uh,
Oh, I
I
see your
am-
pumpkin.
yeah, follow the lights. I'm leaving them pretty regularly because I made a stack of them for everyone. And we can make more later if we need to.
I should have brought an axe.
Let's cut off his head. See, that's
Decapitate him.
So what are these other special abilities?
Right, well, the main thing was that the hunted players would have to work together using teamwork and cooperation.
We'd have no...
Without initially knowing what archetype of monster they're facing, without initially knowing how to beat them, so they might need to find an artifact or destroy a magical item to take down a particularly ghostly kind of monster and stuff.
Did you go up the mountain or down the mountain?
That's one of the
I'm
decisions
just
they would
going
have to
around it.
make.
Yeah,
Up the
together,
mountain or
ideally.
down the mountain.
No, but what was the answer to the question? You going around it?
I'm going around it.
I see light. Yep, that's you.
Yep, I don't see you.
Well, it's not you, it's your pumpkins. But
Alright.
yeah. That game, it would suck for the first person to die, though.
Oh yeah, because they'd have no idea what they're facing. They'd have no idea how to kill it.
And they die.
Depending on the kind of monster, there'd be little way for the people survivors along that line to know what they're facing either.
So in other words, everybody just has a really shitty game.
Everyone but the monster.
Right. So
And depending on how successful they are, the victor.
So if you're not playing the monster, where does the fun come in?
Well, the fun I suppose would be the same thing as like anyone that's watching a horror movie. It's like you're not having fun exactly there, but you're enjoying
So this
getting
is the
the thrill
slogan
of
for the
being
game.
scared.
You're not having fun exactly.
But it might be good.
Well, no.
But you did
would
pay
you
for it on
describe
Kickstarter.
Would you describe getting scared by a horror movie as
Yes.
being fun? Then you're having fun.
I don't think it would be scary because I don't think there'd be any jumps. You're all just basically sitting around a table like an RPG, aren't you?
Well, except that most of you can't see the table or indeed anything else in the natural
Yeah,
environment.
but you can see the other people that are sitting around the table with you. With a film, you're in usually a darkened room looking at a screen.
But the people wearing the Oculus Rift, though, are only seeing the game environment.
So you said the monster's wearing the Oculus Rift.
No, the monster has a clear view of everyone via computer screen.
Right. So everybody else is wearing Oculus Rift.
Yep.
This is sounding
So
more
so for them, it's an
expensive by the
immersive
minute.
environment.
So we need as many Oculus
I never
Rifts.
said this would be
not
cheap.
only the development, but also the playing of it.
Listen, if you can support it on Kickstarter, I think the minimum that you can expect is an actual full copy of the game art when it's finished. And what's the minimum donation?
Oh, hello.
There wasn't. Oh, found something.
Not sure yet. Nah, just a cave. And a dead end. At
So I'm
that.
getting a bit of pizza, everybody.
Oh, is that an air pocket?
Whoa! I've just booked something.
Hey,
Ah!
you okay?
Ah! So my organs fell out.
This
Hang
is
on. Here we go.
that sounds important.
Don't worry, it'll wait. Anyway,
Oh yeah, this is another MC Edit issue with the floating water.
Yeah.
floating water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
like,
water that
do you remember?
placed
Do you remember
didn't
when I
fill up
went?
the...
Yeah. Do you remember when I went?
I remember
wandering
you
and I
found some floating
a
vines.
cave? Yeah, basically that again.
Actually, in that ravine where you were at, Darzzr, I think part of it has a water ceiling because it didn't fill up
I
all
didn't
the way.
notice any.
Yeah, I have
I think I've seen that part. Yeah.
kind of disrupted some of it. So I wanted to see whether it would update the whole thing, which didn't,
Thankfully.
thankfully. So
Well, I see. I'm basically just following the sand at this point. I specifically tried to avoid knowing the specific coordinates of this boat, just so that we could actually have a little bit of an adventure.
well, I have to say, with the absence of mobs, walking on the surface isn't really that adventurous.
Well, I don't know. We don't know where we're going. We don't know precisely what we're going to find.
If we're ever gonna find the way back.
Yep. Basically, we are Captain Scotting it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're Captain Scotting it. Was he Captain Scott?
Yes, include.
Was he Captain Scott?
I think it was.
Yeah.
Was he? I wasn't sure what his
Yeah.
rank was. But you may be right. I'm just curious.
I'm not really sure either, though.
Well, what side were you at the time?
Well, most people tend to
were you
focus
more
on
into
oats.
the other guys?
The Norwegians.
The Norwegians, yeah.
Well,
Did you follow that on the news when it was happening?
at the time, I didn't really care much about that stuff. Oh, there's ice. I love ice.
And there's a lot of sand, so we might be nearing it. Emphasis on might.
Alright, let's see what...
Also, I'm
Hello!
below half a stack. Eh?
I
Found
just
something?
started a bit of a sand thing.
Oh, I thought you found it.
You started a bit of a sand thing, did you?
Yeah, I dug away one piece of sand and there's like a big...
So you say
hole.
you were you claim that you were leaving
You-
pumpkins to follow.
Yes.
If you head north, which is out where the front door used to be,
Weird.
you should eventually see a jack-o'-lantern.
Right,
And-
I'm trying.
Coordinates are 92...
Oh,
X.
don't do that.
Alright. Find it then.
Well, it takes away the fun, doesn't it?
You've become very muffled. Did you step out into the water while you were doing that?
I've actually gone into the water, yes, in real life.
Wow.
Oh, you're playing from the water now?
Yeah, so that was an interesting little thing that I
Oh,
found.
there's a
I'm quite
village!
Village? Village?
Underwater village!
Oh, they're probably all dead now then.
Well, do they walk out into the water? I'm more to your left.
Well, if they-
like,
If it's loaded up by now, then yeah, I imagine they're all dead. I'll see if I can just make my way over to you.
well,
Oh, hello. Is that a
I
temple?
think so.
Oh, that'll be good to check out. Underwater temple. We can make that our train station.
What, all that distance? I can't find your thingy.
Well, you'll have to wait until until the main line starts running in the morning then. Wow, I've never actually seen a desert temple before.
Really?
Really?
Well, I spend most of my time in the Nether.
Yeah, but even so, I mean, it's been a good few years since they introduced Nether what's-its. Sorry, desert temples.
Never.
What's it?
Yes, but that doesn't mean I've left the Nether to explore them. Okay, well, everything looks to be intact around here. Unfortunately, that includes a full coating of water.
Mm-hmm. I'm just working on that right now. Hey, we have air. One pocket. Did you find them, Darzzr?
No.
Just walk straight from first to third dome and then out of there. Should be around there.
That's what I tried to do, but I ended up hitting a cliff.
All right. Yeah, so you still don't want the coordinates?
No, that's cheating in the low.
Oh, Smeg.
Postman.
Okay, well,
you-
I was wrong. It's not fully full of water.
So did you step on the pressure plate?
Thankfully, no. Let's see what we got in these chests. We've got some gold, some bones, some iron, 3 diamonds, some rotten flesh, more rotten flesh, more iron, and more iron, gold, rotten flesh, and bones. But also some TNT.
Nice. You want me to come get you, Darzzr? I would do
This is
that.
the problem.
I'd be a little happier if you came to get me, actually, because this water stops quite a ways up. And as one might expect for an underwater trip, I didn't pack any ladders.
If I go in a straight line out of the back of the third dome, then I just end up in a tunnel that you've dug under a mountain.
Yeah, you got to get in the water above that.
That's what I did, and I couldn't find any lights or anything.
Put down like a couple of fences so you can step into them. You get a much better view of it. I'm on my way, Lane.
Really.
Give me a sec. I'll be right there.
Oh, I see one.
You see it?
I see one.
Awesome.
So
If I can find a way in, I'll actually help you. But right now I can't. Oh, there you are. So yeah.
Okay, I think I can make my way out.
Hello.
well, I was thinking about this
Hello.
game of yours with for the millionaires.
Horror
Yeah.
movies.
The millionaire guy.
Millionaire gamers, I know they exist.
Well, they do. They'll be on the Xbox One, won't they?
Xbox 180,
Oh, that was.
as I think it's being called nowadays.
Well, actually, well, yeah.
So you guys are really gonna get one of these consoles, right?
No.
No?
PC Master Race.
All right.
Right, well, we have found a desert temple. We haven't found the boat that we were looking for, but we found a temple that had diamonds, so that's cool.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
So I think that's a good start to the end of an episode.
Oh, what? That's the end of an episode?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bloody boring episode.
You're the one that didn't come on the expedition.
No, I think. Well, after we've cut it all mention of the Nazis and everything, there's not going to be much left.
We'll be fine. Anyways, catch you next episode.
All right.
What I might do is just delete every mention of the word Nazi.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and or a favourite. Follow me on Twitter and subscribe to be notified of future updates. You can also check out the website where most other content is uploaded. That's all for now. Catch you later.